YouTube has taken down one of my videos on Alanah Pearce, calling her a pathological liar, not because of any kind of harassment claims or going against terms of service for attacking somebody else. No, it got taken down for violating the nudity and sexual content policy, which, no, there's none of that in the video at all. And when you rewatch all of it, you're just left with thinking, I feel like there's something more going on behind the scenes here, protecting Alanah Pearce. What's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of Smash JT. My channel has been issued a warning by YouTube for daring to make a video calling out Alanah Pearce and showing evidence as to why I came to the conclusion that this person is not very truthful and I do not trust them. In fact, here's a very small snippet that you could extract out for the entire video to understand what this video was about and how it was handled. And you tell me if you see anything sexual or nude in this clip. Alanah's penchant for misrepresentation doesn't stop with just pretending to be something she isn't with writing. She apparently also pretends to be an artist, and she got caught red-handed, straight up stealing artwork and attempting to pass it off as her own. And this one is pretty egregious. The actual artist, Sarah MD, exposed Pearce's theft with a statement on Twitter saying, "Regardless of the method used to draw this, my original artwork was not referenced as a source from the beginning. That gave the impression that it's her original drawing. And no, it didn't take me 45 minutes. It took me 3 days. And when I show you what Alanah did with this, it's gonna blow your mind if you haven't seen it already. Prepare to have your socks knocked off." So Alanah took this image and posted it to her Instagram and said that she was the one that drew it. Like straight up with the caption, "Smashed out one very scribbly shinobi while I waited for WoW Classic to download. Done with Derwent pencils and black Copic marker on trusty old printer paper. Took about 45 minutes. Hashtag Sekiro." Why would you do this unless you're a pathological liar? Nobody is prompting you to lie about this or steal this artwork or say anything of the sort. This right here is like exhibit A to why this person has an issue with telling the truth. They have to fabricate things and push them forward to make up for something that is seriously lacking. And after about 3 or 4 months go by, apparently that's not okay anymore. Not for any reasons as to what I say in the video. No. It's because apparently she's too attractive for YouTube, and because of that, it's nudity. Even though the videos that I use in that video are taken from her videos themselves, and one of them dared to show her with her knees up, and the knees were in a fairly promiscuous position, I guess you could say, where an AI algorithm bot might mistake them for some tatas. And they're not. When you look at them, pretty clear as day, it's knees. Those are kneecaps. YouTube, I don't know what else to tell you. But the truth doesn't matter, because looking at the situation clearly for what it is, an AI bot is the only thing that ever looked at this and detected anything. And if you're going to tell me that a human being actually reviewed this, I'm going to tell you either you need to get that person's eyes checked or they are hardcore simping for one Alanah Pearce. Hit that subscribe, give me a like, and check out smashjt.com for the full and very exhaustive article breaking down every step along the way as to YouTube contacting me, letting me know the video was taken down, a warning getting issued on my channel, and then me trying to appeal that decision, and then YouTube saying, nope, it's still sexual nudity falling under that policy, so we are holding it down as well. And then going to Team YouTube on Twitter/X, and them saying, okay, maybe it was a mistake. We'll take another look at it. And fast forward 5 days later, and they come back saying, yeah, it's still nudity and sexual. And I'm like, where? How? Why? Can I have any answers beyond this? Of course not. It's YouTube. My video, Alanah Pearce is a pathological liar, has officially been flagged down and removed from YouTube completely, supposedly for violating the YouTube claiming nudity and sexual content policy. And after now 3 reviews, it's been confirmed by YouTube themselves as a video violating that policy. But let me be crystal clear with all of this. There has never been anything whatsoever sexual or nude about that video or in that video at all. In fact, I would dare to say YouTube can't present anything at all as to how this video violates anything sexual or nude because none of that is in the video. This is an absolutely broken mess of a system that YouTube has going, and this here is a perfect example that completely exposes all of it. The closest thing that I can come up with when I review the entire video is for about half a second or so, about 30 seconds in, there's a flash on the screen where Alanah's knees, which last time I checked, knees aren't forbidden on YouTube, but maybe I need to start wearing a full burqa if I'm going to appear on camera moving forward. Although, knowing YouTube's algorithm, they're probably going to think I'm some sort of terrorist, so maybe that's not the best idea either. Now, let's talk about what really went down in the situation because yikes. What this all says about the disgusting state of YouTube today is rough. The video in question is over 3 months old. It racked up over 180,000 views and was trending quickly towards the 250,000 view count, bringing in plenty of eyeballs and subscribers to the channel. It was one of the most important videos I've worked on in recent memory, and it was a project that I spent over 3 days tirelessly editing, scripting, and polishing, making sure that I had all those proverbial ducks in a row when coming forward and making claims and accusations about Alanah Pearce's lies over the years. It was resonating. It was growing. It was a major moment for the channel. And YouTube nuked it in an instant, completely out of my control, without any way to fight back. Their excuse? It allegedly violated their nudity and sexual content rules, but no timestamp was given, no specific examples were shown, no context was ever given at all, just the generic policy slap and a takedown message. On YouTube, getting a video flagged gives your channel a warning, and while that does technically expire after 90 days, if no other infractions occur, it still hangs over your channel like a loaded gun. If you get another violation during that 90-day period, it immediately becomes a strike, stopping your ability from being able to upload or live stream. Racking up 3 strikes, your entire channel gets wiped from the platform. So getting just a warning is a massive concern because now the next 90 days can go by, and even if I do everything perfectly, YouTube can still go back in time and find something else on the channel and say, oh yeah, this thing is a problem now because we just randomly decided it is, even if it doesn't violate any policy, and you get a strike. I'm not able to upload anymore, I'm not able to live stream anymore, and everything goes to hell. That's why I take this very seriously. Only one bogus warning is all it takes to shove creators into YouTube's punishment pipeline, and trust me, it feels like I'm guilty until proven innocent. This is not how a fair and just system should operate properly. Oh, and of course, like anyone else, every interaction I've had with Team YouTube on X was met with automatic responses, clearly an AI bot, all the way to even seeing automated responses when I had DM conversations with them. And what was the video actually about? It was commentary. Pure fair use, exposing Alanah Pearce's public lies, using her own publicly available videos as evidence. Nothing was ever even close to inappropriate. Nothing violated community standards. It was straightforward criticism backed with facts and my opinions surrounding them. So why was it removed? Let's be real here. There's no way a human being actually reviewed this video because if they did, they'd be like, oh yeah, that's clearly a mistake. We need to remove this warning on this account and apologize because clearly it was picked up by our AI and it should not have been. But what do I get instead? Hey, yeah, no, we've definitely checked it, bro. Trust us. 3rd time now, still showing up as, yeah, this is not allowed because sexual nudity on the platform. Honestly, taking a step back from all this, I can only conclude that Alanah herself might have some simps over at YouTube who fast-tracked the takedown once they saw the video's success and how badly it was damaging her credibility. Although there's no way for me to prove that accusation, all I'm left with is searching for the most rational and logical explanation that I can come up with, and I'm not the only one thinking that that's what it is. At the end of the day, I still firmly believe that Alanah Pearce is a pathological liar based off of all the evidence that I provided in that video. And the fact that it's down now means the entire community will not see or notice or know about what has transpired in the past. This is like a form of erasing history to try to make someone look better than they actually are in real life, which ironically is what I brought up in that video. And how the knee picture came up is when I was scrolling through, I said it's very curious how there aren't any videos being really negative about Alanah Pearce when I search for her. And I was like, it feels like there's a gaping hole on the algorithm to cover what I see as a very obvious issue that needs to be addressed. We're still allowed to do that on here, right? YouTube's complete lack of transparency, lack of communication, and lack of accountability is the real problem here. They won't tell me what I did specifically wrong, they don't say what I could do forward to correct it in the future, and they continue to punish creators without even knowing what rule they allegedly broke, because the one they said I did is definitely not it. These are the questions YouTube refuses to answer because they don't have to. They have the power and creators are left helpless. This approach should be unacceptable, but the way they monopolize the entire internet with Google owning YouTube and prioritizing the videos at the top of the world's largest search bank, I don't know what to tell you guys except for don't have much of an ability to fight against them. Now, I know people are going to say, oh, just start a Rumble channel, Smash, move away from YouTube, go over to Rumble. Okay, those people clearly don't know that I do have a Rumble channel and I do upload over there. So what more can I do as a creator to fight back against the system? That's what's so broken about it right here. And this is a moment where the community should be coming together, not just because I'm a little biased, it's me, but this is for any creator should be scared to death about the ability that YouTube has to strike them down because they flippantly think, oh yeah, our AI is never wrong. So I have a call to action with this video, and I know I don't usually ask for much out of people outside of when I'm getting sued, but please, if you have the ability, go to X, retweet me, or tweet at Team YouTube about this situation. Please get the word out. If enough people come knocking on their door saying, hey, wait a second, there's nothing wrong with this video, which by the way, you can watch on Rumble completely. I have it linked in the description below as well. You can see for yourself, there is nothing nude or sexual about the video whatsoever. So if you don't mind, please consider retweeting or getting the word out or tagging Team YouTube to take a fourth look at this situation, and hopefully cooler heads can prevail, because at this point, I don't know what else to do. I'm kind of left throwing my hands in the air saying, you put all this work into your platform, into your brand, you try to do everything right, and you still get slapped down. I'm going to leave it there. If you guys want more information or if you want to help out, please check out smashjt.com for the full article. All the links, descriptions, references, everything else are in there. Appreciate you guys for hearing me out on this one, and hopefully YouTube does the right thing eventually. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, you stay smashing. You know what's funny is typically when you look on YouTube and search someone, there's videos talking about how people don't like them for various reasons. But when I look for Alanah Pearce, there's a few videos of detractors and tearing her down for individual things, but there isn't like a big rise and fall expose of her. And I found that fascinating because there's so many things that I've seen her do very controversially throughout the years that you would think this is something that would come to the forefront, but no. Smash J, smash J, smash J.